Brian, when we talk about innovation in construction, I know that there can at times be a little bit of a slower play when it comes to bringing innovation in. How big of a role do dealers play in the market when they start really adapting something?
Well, they're the boots on the ground. You know, our job at any manufacturer, not just LeeBoy, is to innovate. We've all heard years, throughout the process of business, it's innovate or die. Look at some of the companies that did. Okay, so that's our job at manufacturers and as business leaders in whatever community you're in is to innovate. Now, the boots on the ground guys, which are the dealers, that retail store that brings that to the masses. Okay, so it's all training. Okay, we've got to be able to either in person or online train these dealers to feel comfortable with what they're taking to the marketplace. And you know, we've come to a point. If there's one thing that good that has come out of the COVID era, and that's the things that we're doing right now. It's Zoom meetings, online meetings. I can call a meeting and virtually be in person in 5 minutes, right? I can show somebody on uh, online halfway around the world a new innovation that we've done. Okay, so what I can do is have virtually millions of people signing on, or let's just say LeeBoy's got 60 dealers nationwide with close to 400 dealer locations. I can call a meeting and have everybody there to learn about something groundbreaking at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and they can take it to the masses. They can ask questions. They're not just watching a recorded film. They can ask questions. They can question what we're doing, and by lunchtime they're ready to take it out. So that training from us to them is the most important part, and they've got to understand it, and they've got to be committed to that training. If they need more, we're open 24 hours a day. We can take those calls. And we can also take that straight to the dealer can do that same thing with his customers. They can put that material out in a minute's notice, to where 20 years ago, gosh, it would take airplane tickets and a lot of boots on the ground to get that innovation done. And that's why change happens so fast these days, because as I said, you've got to innovate or die. You've got to tell the customer what he needs before he knows he needs it. One of my favorite a couple favorite examples that I give are, if Henry Ford asked the driving public in 1900 what they wanted in transportation, they would have said a faster horse. So we want to take what we believe is the next innovation